Welcome back to We're Having Fun. I'm Mark. Hello.
Hi, I'm Krista.
It's the end of January. So, what's up? What do we got? What's news?
We're doing so well beginning this. I don't know.
Great news. Started off. What If Season 3 has been greenlit. We're getting What If Season 3.
Oh, I thought they already had like a trailer for it.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't pay attention to that show.
I have not watched the second season, so.
Any other news?
We're still watching Percy Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's like 2 episodes to go.
Yep.
One of them has not aired yet.
Right.
The last episode is coming out this week. So next weekend we'll finish it off, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Still need to watch Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the movie.
Yeah, we have a lot of distractions today.
A lot of stuff's going on around the house.
Yeah, Wilson is back, so...
and he's more restless than ever.
Yeah, he just had his dinner, and he is just walking back and forth. He doesn't know where he is.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Sweet boy.
Yeah, he's trying to get... He's been gone for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
He's been staying with my ex, so he's not used to being around here.
Still figuring everything out.
Yeah, he doesn't have the best eyesight in the first place, and then put him in a new... This isn't even a new place for him.
Yeah.
But... he hasn't been here in a month, so he's still getting used to where he's, what he's doing,
figuring
where he's
out
going.
Where everything is. Yeah.
He keeps walking into
everything.
He keeps walking into everything, but he's walking into the room where I have my computer set up. And I'm like, nobody is in there. Nobody has been in there for like a week, but he just keeps going in there.
Yeah. Yeah. He's something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this week we watched
It is
Fast
the
and Furious, or is it The Fast?
The Fast and the Furious.
The Fast and the Furious.
Fast and Furious is a later one. Yes, Why did they have the exact same name except for the these? I don't know.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, it's like, let's take the articles off, and it's a brand new movie.
Yeah.
But no, this is The Fast and the Furious.
It is. Yep. Saw this in theaters.
Okay.
With my friend Jean, and we loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got it out, I was driving.
Oh no.
And it was like...
You tried to go under a truck, didn't you?
Just a few. No. But yeah, I was in my 95 Ford Taurus.
Oh gosh.
So,
and you were going like
fun.
30.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, we got up to 35.
Yeah, we had a good time, and this is probably the most grounded movie in the series.
Okay, of the series.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw this when it came out on DVD because my parents' friends. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I could just be making this up. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they had a party.
Yeah.
And they watched this movie there.
Yeah.
And so I watched it there. And then I know I watched all of it.
Yeah.
I didn't go out immediately and start like driving like crazy. But, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I just got my license too. That would be about the time.
Yeah.
2001-ish.
It was 2001 when it came out, so yeah.
That's pretty close.
I did get my license later than everybody else, because I didn't get mine until I was about to head off to college.
Okay.
And I didn't have a car either.
Yeah.
I didn't get a car till my second year of college.
Yeah. You had a chauffeur, right, growing up? Have you ever...
I wish.
Own private limo?
Yeah.
You choppered around.
My chauffeur was called my mom.
Wow. Hiring your own mom. You were so rich.
I didn't pay her.
Wow. She did it for the clout.
She did.
Impressive.
Yeah, so, I did not immediately go out and start, driving 160 miles per hour.
Living your life a quarter mile at a time.
Nothing else matters. Oh, boy.
I own this. I bought this on DVD twice. Once when I was, pretty much after I saw it, and the other one a few years ago, actually.
Oh, because you probably
before
lost
I moved
the
from
original
Phoenix.
one, maybe?
Actually, I believe that I took it over to a friend's house and to watch it, and then we watched another movie, or there was a movie in the DVD player, so they put it in my Fast and Furious disc box. Yeah. Okay. And so I think it was no, it wasn't 7. I own 7.
That's why you always gotta check.
Yeah. What was it? Meet the Parents, maybe, or something? Okay. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so
had to buy another
I lost my copy because she went to college, and it's like, oh well, guess I don't own this movie anymore.
Yeah, I think there are only like 2 DVDs that I own 2 copies of. One of them is The Princess Bride, because I love that movie.
Yeah.
And then the other one is The General.
Yeah.
Silent movie.
Yeah.
Buster Keaton.
Also a good movie.
It is. It is a good movie.
Yeah.
And I think it's only because I have it like in a compilation with other stuff too.
And I got I bought it the second time. I got the big box set with like the first 7. And yeah, there's 10 now at least. And because we were going to do a review podcast on it, which never happened, but sadly.
So who was going to be doing it? Was it?
It was on my old podcast, Hallmark and Jess. Okay. It was Jess. And then another podcast called Hallmarkies.
So it's going to be Hallmark people doing Fast and Furious movies.
Yes, because they loved Fast and Furious.
Because it's all about family.
It's about family. It's the original family movie. One of them takes place at Christmas.
Oh, well,
I don't know if that's true. That's probably not true. You
can't. Come on, man.
I wish it did. I mean, we can hope.
I was going to say, you already did this to me once this weekend, but I can't tell what it was because
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it was funny. Do we want to go ahead and get started on what happened? Oh, well, how many have you seen? How many of the movies have you seen in the franchise? I'm assuming the first 7.
Did I finish? I think I only finished through the 6th, actually.
Oh.
And I never watched the 7th.
Wow.
Maybe because I had watched 6 in a row and was kind of like, I'm tired of this.
I don't want any more of this, yeah.
I need a break. And then the podcast never manifested, so it's like I didn't have a reason to. But yeah, so I think just the first 6.
Okay.
I wish this was the only one that I'd seen more than once. I've seen a couple of them more than once.
Okay.
Not always by choice, but...
Well, I'm pretty sure this is only the second time that I've seen this one.
Yeah.
I've also seen the second movie.
Yeah.
Because I remember Tyrese being in it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Can't wait to talk about that one.
But I didn't watch... Like, Tokyo Drift came out, and I was like, not really interested. And then I didn't see any of the other ones after.
Yeah.
Although, I keep, I see the previews for them and everything, and I'm like, what is happening? What is this?
That's what I'm saying. This one's grounded, and the rest go insane.
Yeah.
Especially after, like, 4, it just gets nuts.
Well, I've heard that, like, Fast X is real fun because, like, Jason Momoa is just, like, hamming it up, like, big time.
Ridiculous, yeah.
So I'm excited to get to that one eventually, whenever that will be.
Yeah. And you know what? It's a dumb movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's a dumb movie. This movie is not smart. But I still think it's not a bad movie. Especially if you're a young kid, if you're my age when it came out.
Yeah.
I think it's still
if you're into street racing.
Yeah.
If you're into girls.
I tell you, so many dudes with their Honda Civics putting those huge spoilers on them like they're going to be just racing around like, oh boy, this looks so dumb.
Yeah.
So, thanks for that, Fast and Furious.
Look what you've done.
Look what you did.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What happened in this movie? It's won an Oscar, by the way, for awesomeness.
Yeah, I didn't believe you that time, so good try.
I did my best.
I thought you were going to say for like sound editing or something. I was like...
for those sweet CGI graphics.
Oh yeah, there we go, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Camera angles.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, some of the camera work was... I was like, what is happening? I'm going to get motion sickness.
Yep.
So we start off, of course, there is a truck that is being loaded up with lots...
some high-end merchandise.
Yes, exactly. It's like worth $1 million.
Yes, there are digital cameras. There
Panasonic DVD players.
TV combos.
Yes, exactly.
Those like 10-inch screens with DVD players in them.
Yeah. See, I had one of those, but it didn't have a DVD player. It had a VHS. 'Cause that's what I took with me to to college. That was my college TV.
Yeah.
In my dorm room. Mm-hmm. It was also the one that I had in my room at home.
Yeah.
That I watched Jurassic Park over and over again on.
I was jealous of those. I thought they were cool.
It was pretty sweet.
I mean, it's so easy. You don't have to hook up stuff.
Exactly. All you have to do is pop in that VHS. You're good to go.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Yeah. This later gets valued at like over $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, that's not $1 million. Even at that time, like, how much were they? Surely not that much.
And it didn't look like there were that many even in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't even like full.
No.
So
I don't even know if it was halfway full.
When did DVD players like get big?
I don't know.
Let's see.
It was probably around that time.
When did DVD players come out? Around 97?
That's what probably.
I don't know when they got popular.
Well, I know that...
Oh, but they became common in 2011. That was the first time they outsold VCRs. So maybe that's why they were so expensive.
Maybe. Yeah, because, I mean... We had
a TV on it.
Yeah, but I mean, we had a DVD player. Because I remember for graduation, I got DVDs.
Yeah.
I also got an iPod.
Wow.
So cool.
See, you were so rich.
No,
I got gifted an iPod in college.
I was gifted an iPod by my mom's rich boss.
Nice.
The one who always gives me Starbucks gift cards for every holiday.
Nice.
So I have I can have so much Starbucks. I could probably have like 25 Starbucks coffees.
I like it.
I love it. It's like so much. It's like, it's not really that much when you think about it. They're expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of high tech electronics in there.
Yep.
And
digital cameras that probably held at least like 10 pictures.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I was just thinking of the camera that I had at one point. Mm-hmm. That was like one of these. It was kind of like it was like a Polaroid, but it had like a little tiny strip.
Oh,
and in the middle of it was the picture, but it was so tiny. It was like, what is the point of this?
Yeah.
I still don't understand it.
This is so cool.
It was cool though.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this truck heads out with all of these things.
Yes.
And here come these three cars.
Overtaken. Yep. Honda Accords, I think.
Maybe.
They're all black. Got green lights on the bottom.
Yep.
Because that's pretty cool.
And they've got a specific type of tire that I don't remember.
Something Japanese.
Exactly. So, don't ask me about tires. I don't know.
I do not know my tires.
Yeah. So, these cars come up. They're bobbing and weaving.
Yeah. Shooting grappling hooks.
Yeah. One of them gets in front. They shoot a grappling hook. I'm like, where are they getting this stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They are prepared.
Anyway, they take out the window of the driver's, not the driver, the passenger side. Yeah. And then they hook themselves into the passenger's seat of the truck. Somebody jumps onto the truck, climbs up there, gets into the cab.
Beaten with a bat.
Yeah, the driver has a bat. Yeah. Yeah. But he shoots something at the driver.
Yeah, some kind of trank dart or something.
And he's knocked out.
Yep.
So they just pull him back into the back of the truck, basically.
Yeah,
and
he takes over driving.
Yep. So they've got all the merchandise.
They got to go through construction, though, and there's 3 cars around them. Or 4. Were there 4 cars?
I think there were only 3.
Are there 3? Okay. And then, oh no, one's on the side. What's it going to do? Right under the truck.
Yes.
Drives in there. Man, that's cool.
Honestly, it is kind of cool.
That's but like it's really dumb.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest parts of the movie is the driving under the truck.
Yeah, because you want to do this.
I was going to say, how many times are you driving down and you're like, man, I could easily just scoot under there.
I've never thought that.
This is why I don't drive this anywhere.
It's like, I hope I don't end up under that truck.
This is why you always drive, because I already told you. Yeah. I already told you that GTA has made me want to ramp off of things, and you're like, we can't do that.
This is just gonna make it worse.
This is I was like, we're watching this movie with all of this stuff happening. I'm gonna want to do this.
You ordered a grappling hook once we got done.
Don't tell them that. Gosh. So now I'm gonna get arrested because you just told them
I'm a cop.
Are you a cop? You have to tell me. Oh my goodness. So
yeah.
So they get away. They get away with the truck.
Mm-hmm. Cut to daytime. Mm-hmm. L.A.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
L.A.
L.A.
Paul Walker is there.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
driving in a stadium parking lot.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'm just going to test this out.
Yeah, gonna go fast.
Gotta go fast.
But then it like spins out on him. He's like, oh, darn it.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. Can we interrupt you? Sorry.
Okay.
What's wrong?
No idea. Anyway, so then he pulls up to Toretto's market.
Toretto's.
Yeah.
Market and cafe.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
also got a cafe.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember the cafe in the future, but it's probably there.
Well, I mean, the only thing we know they have are tuna sandwiches.
Yeah, they got really bad tuna sandwiches.
Yep. Because he comes in, he orders a tuna on white, no crust. Or actually, he doesn't order it yet.
Yeah.
She's like, tuna on white, no crust.
Yeah.
And he asks,
like, depends, how's the tuna?
How's the tuna today? And she's like, it's the same as it was every other time you come in here and ask. It's awful. It's terrible. Why are you ordering this tuna?
Yes.
And he's like, I want the tuna on white. No crust.
Yeah.
So the girl, though, that is working there is Mia. Mia Toretto.
Yeah.
And
Dom's sister.
Yes. And Dom is also there, but he's like in the back.
Yeah, he's in the office doing the business, making the money.
I'm going to have to politely ask you to stop using that voice.
Dominic Toretto family.
It's family. Oh, man. So then some other people show up while he's eating his tuna. I almost said turkey sandwich.
Turkey and a toonie.
Tuna sandwich. His tuna sandwich.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Yes. Letty.
Another guy. Two other guys.
Yeah. Well, there's Letty, which is Michelle Rodriguez. There's Vince.
Yes.
And there's Jesse. And then there's
the other one.
The other guy whose name I don't
even know if he shows up later. He might.
He does. He's
No, I mean later in the other movies.
Oh, in the other movies.
Yeah.
He does show up later in this movie, at least. What is his name?
I don't know.
I'm going to find his name. I'm gonna find his name.
I'm going to go Sammy.
It is Leon.
Leon.
So that's the crew.
That's the crew. What a crew. Vince is the worst.
He's the worst. He immediately comes in. He's trying to pick a fight.
He's in love with Mia.
Yeah.
And he's jealous of Paul Walker.
Yes. Whose name we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, look at this guy. He's too handsome. He's just too handsome. I want to kiss him.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I don't want to kiss him, Vince says. Instead, he wants to fight him. He's like, since I can't kiss him, I guess I'm just going to have to fight him.
Like, you need to go somewhere else. Stop eating our tuna.
Yeah, the tuna's not even good here. Get out of here.
Nobody comes here for the tuna.
Yep. I forget where he says to go.
The Fat Boy.
Okay, that's it.
Or Fat Burger.
Fat Burger. It was Fat Burger. Yeah. They've got a special.
Yeah.
It's like 2 cheeseburgers for $5.99 or something like that. I can't remember.
Good deal.
It's like, just go. Get out of here. Stop eating our tuna.
Yeah. Then he starts attacking him.
Yeah. They start fighting.
They're fighting in the streets. Luckily, they're in Los Angeles where the streets never have traffic on them.
Oh, yeah. There's
so
no
never
traffic.
Anywhere at any time.
No.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, exactly. So they're fighting.
Oh, there's also some gay slurs. We forgot.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Very 2000s, so just prepare yourself for that.
Yeah, if you decide to watch it, just
It's not fun. It comes out of nowhere, and it's like, oh boy.
It's Vince.
Yeah, good to know her.
Yeah.
Still backwards at that time.
So they're fighting.
Yeah.
Dom comes out. He has to stop him. They look at they have his wallet. They have Paul Walker's wallet, and they look at it. They find out his name is Brian.
It's Brian.
And they're like, get out of here.
Yeah, go on.
Go on, get out of here. So he leaves.
Yeah.
Jesse is like the skinny kid. And he's like, I don't get why we're fighting.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem that bad. Whatever.
He knows engines. Jesse does.
Yeah.
He's always diagnosing what's wrong. He diagnosed what's wrong with Vince's car and all this stuff. So, yeah. He's got a brain for cars.
Yeah. So Brian, I think he gets fired from working with Dom or whatever.
Who does?
Brian. Didn't he? Because he works for some guy named Harry, and he's working through Harry with Dom or something, and now Dom doesn't want to work with him anymore or something. I don't know. I swear he said at some point, you're fired.
Oh, I don't even remember.
I don't know. He just doesn't want to deal with him anymore, I guess.
Okay.
Doesn't want him around.
Yeah.
So Brian goes back to Harry's, and this is where he's like, I need NOS.
Give me all your NOS.
Exactly. And he's like,
if you want to live.
He's like, you're gonna blow up your car, bro. You can't have that much.
Same for amateurs.
Exactly. But he gives it to him anyway.
Because he's got a street race to go to.
Yeah. So he heads out to that race.
Who's there?
We meet Hector.
Hector. Ja Rule.
Ja Rule is there, whose name is Edwin in the movie. Yeah. But Ja Rule's there. So I'm like, what is Ja Rule doing here? Okay.
I don't know if Ja Rule is in any of the other movies. He might show up, but he pretty much immediately got replaced by Ludacris. Like, we can only have one rapper.
We can have one rapper.
And Ja Rule, we don't really like you too much.
Sorry, Ja Rule, you're out. Ludacris, you're in. Yeah, so everybody starts showing up to where they're going to race.
Yeah.
They are putting in who's going to race. Who's going to race in this.
It's a $2,000 buy-in.
Yep, exactly. So, of course, Hector's in. Edwin's in.
Well, no, Hector's not in. He holds the money.
Oh, yeah, he holds the money.
He don't race no more. He's going legit.
Okay.
He's getting on that NRI circuit, which we all know what that is. Go ahead. NRI, National...
Rhode Island.
I have no idea.
National Racers International.
Yep.
NOS Racing International.
Yes. Sponsored by NOS.
Yes, exactly. We all know this.
Yes.
So who's in it then? Edwin is in it.
Edwin,
for sure.
an Asian guy.
Dom is in it. Oh yeah, the Asian guy who is gaming in his car.
Yes. Yeah. Paul Walker.
Yes.
Who
Brian
doesn't have cash on him. But he has his slips.
He's got his pink slips.
Yeah, racing for slips.
And he's like, all right, let's check out your car, you know. Dom's like, I want to see the car.
Yeah.
So they walk over there. They're looking at the car. They're like, wow, he's got like 10K just in this one part in this car. And it's like, you put a 10K part in your car, but you don't have 2K to put into this race?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like, I want to race. I want respect. I want your respect because that means more to me than money.
Yeah.
He's like, you're in. That's Finn's voice. You don't want me doing the other voice.
You're in.
You're in, kid.
I am Groot. No.
Quarter mile at a time.
I hate that one even more. Please stop. Yeah. So he's in the race. And they block off one of the streets.
Yeah.
Or not one of the streets, but...
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically. They block off a long stretch.
Quarter mile.
Yeah, exactly. And they...
Paint lines.
And everything. They all line up.
Yeah.
Of course, Brian goes too far. He doesn't know how to stop at the line.
He's nervous.
He doesn't know what he's
scared.
doing. But, yeah.
Ja Rule getting promised to get with 2 ladies at the end of it if he wins.
Yeah. Yeah. So...
Asian guy playing games.
But also, if he loses, he still gets to be with one lady.
Yes.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
And they're ready.
Ben. Yeah.
They're ready to go. They start their race. Oh, and of course, Leon. I was like, what was the other guy's name?
Yeah,
Leon has he's got his
thing to listen
radio,
to the car.
Yeah, to listen to the cops.
Radio.
Yep. So that he
what is that called? I can't remember.
I mean, they have a dispatch.
Yeah. I can't remember what those are called. Anyway, doesn't matter.
It's like a police
scanner.
Yeah. I'm like, police tuner? No, tuner's the kind of sandwich he eats.
Yes, that's right. I'll have a tuner sandwich.
Tuner sandwich, please.
Tuner fries.
Tuner sandwich on white. No crust. So dumb.
3, 2, 1, go. They go.
It's time to go. They're off. They're going.
Everybody's feeling good.
Yep.
Brian's in last.
Yes, he's not doing so well.
Not doing great.
But, it's time. He's got that NOS.
Yep. Fires his first NOS. Zoom.
Zoom, they're gone.
Ja Rule's mad. He gets past. He's like, no.
Yep.
Karen. I don't remember her name. Monica. Mona.
Angela. That's how Ja Rule sounds.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so...
Florida.
So they're racing. They're racing.
They're
dogfighting. Yeah, so they're racing, and he keeps adding more NOS because he's got to go.
He's getting warning signals from his laptop
like,
saying like,
danger to manifold.
You're gonna destroy it all.
Yeah, you got to stop. There, bolts are falling out of his chassis.
Yeah,
part
of shut up, computer.
Exactly. He just slams that laptop down. He's like, I don't want to hear it. Part of a piece flies off of his
floorboard falls out.
Yeah, it's scraping the ground at first. There's sparks flying and everything, and then it just flies off. And it's like, I hope nobody was around there because they are decapitated.
Definitely killed someone. Yeah.
Yep.
But he overtakes Dom.
Yeah.
It's like, haha.
Did it.
And Dom's like, okay, here we go.
He hits his NOS button.
Yeah.
He
flies right past.
Yep. He's gone. He never comes back. We never see Dom again.
He can't control this thing.
Oh my god. They're going like 160 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It's like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But yeah, he wins. Dom wins.
Yay.
So that means Brian has just lost his car.
Yep.
He has messed up this thing too.
It's like smoking. It's in a bad way.
But they come up, everybody's like congratulating Dom. They're giving him his money and everything. And then here comes Brian. He rolls up in his car, in his smoking car.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's just smiling and everything.
So happy.
And he's like, why are you smiling? It's like, because I almost had you. And it's like, no, there's no such thing.
You didn't almost have me.
No, he's like, there's no such thing.
It don't matter.
Ask any real racer.
It don't matter if it's an inch or a mile. Winning is winning.
Exactly. So, and you can see like Brian's face is like, he's trying so hard to like stay upbeat about it, but he's like, you can tell inside he's just like,
but I did good.
But I just wanted friends.
Brian did good.
So, yeah, Dom wins, of course.
Yeah.
But then, police scanner. They know that they're doing illegal street racing. They're on the way. The cops are on the way.
Yep.
You got to run. So they start. All these cars just start heading.
Everybody scatters.
Everywhere. It's like cockroaches. Everywhere.
Yeah. Tons of cops show up. Starts chasing them.
Yep.
They're all flying around.
Like cockroaches.
Did we mention we think the street racers are like cockroaches?
Oh, man.
Dom pulls into a parking garage, parks his car, and is like, I'll walk from here.
Yeah, exactly. So he gets out, he starts walking.
Could have probably just sat in the parking garage for a bit.
Well, yeah, he could have. Till the heat was off, you know. No, he's got to just walk.
It's like, no, we got to walk home.
Exactly. It's like, just give it a second, bro.
Yeah.
Man. So, yeah, he starts walking. Cops turn around, come after him. He starts running.
Yeah.
And then...
runs down an alley.
Yep.
Cops are on his tail.
Here comes a car. It's Brian.
It's Brian.
He's come to save him.
Get in if you want to live.
Exactly. So they get away from the cops.
Yes.
And they're like, all right, let's have a little bit of time to talk to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Every time that Dom gets in the car with Brian, he looks so terrified. It's like, dude, you've done this before. Like, you've been in this situation. But every time he's like, oh, he's like getting out of his seat and like, oh, why are you going so fast? It's so weird.
It's like, it's because he's not in control.
Yeah.
I guess.
It is scarier, I will say, when you're a passenger. Like, you don't have any control and you're like, God, I hope you don't crash. You know?
Are you trying to tell me that I'm a bad driver?
Not with you. Never with you. I'm like, oh, don't let her see that ramp over there.
Never with me because you don't let me drive.
You make it sound like I set a rule for you.
Okay.
You don't like to drive.
Let's clear this up. Yes. I hate driving.
Yes. I happily drive you.
Yes.
Because I love you. I don't say, get in this passenger seat.
You happily drive for me because you know that I hate driving.
Yes.
And it's very nice. Thank you very much.
And I don't mind driving.
Exactly.
So, that's the situation. But anyway, Dom loses his mind.
Yeah. So, finally, they're away from everything. They talk for a little bit. I literally do not remember what they talk about. It probably doesn't
family,
matter.
I don't know.
But then they're surrounded.
I think it was about no, that may be later. About their histories and stuff. I think that's later.
Oh, no, I think it is.
Is it?
I think it is then.
Because he knows everything about him.
He's like, you thought we wouldn't look you up?
Yeah. Like, oh, you went to juvie for boosting cars.
Yeah, or something like that.
Stuff. And I did 2 years in this prison because of something.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
Then they're surrounded.
Yes. There are these bikers.
Mm-hmm. So they got guns.
Yeah, they're
so
like,
they
follow
pull
us.
over. Yeah.
So they follow them to their spot,
Asian
I guess.
hideout. Yeah.
I don't know. Right next to the Kung Fu
Panda
master
Yeah.
statue. What was his name? It was like Kung Futzi or something like that?
Something like that.
Like,
I don't know.
Is that real?
I don't know if that's real or not, honestly.
We should probably look that up.
I mean, that's what it said.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it was a Chinese philosopher.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
Good place to be then.
Yeah, so it was... Wait a minute. Unless this is something else. It is... It's Confucius, actually.
Oh.
So...
Interesting.
Did not know that.
I guess that makes sense.
Confuci. Yeah. Confucius, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
He has another name, but I don't know how to pronounce it.
Phony.
I don't want to be that person who butchers a name like like that.
We call him Foo.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what we call him. We're friends, though.
Yeah.
So they're like, what are you doing in our territory?
That is not how they talk, but...
So they're like, hey, Dom, what's up?
They're like,
you're in our territory.
Yeah, what are you doing here? This is Johnny Tran and his cousin Lance. I think it's his cousin.
Yeah.
Lance is
his
basically...
brother. No, his cousin.
Cousin, I think.
Yeah.
Lance is basically always holding a gun at somebody.
Yeah. He has no other role besides henchman.
Yeah, he has no chill either.
Yeah.
He's just like, gun in your face all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. So they're like, this is a nice car. Whose car is this?
Mm-hmm. He's like, it's Dom's. He won it from me.
And he's like, well, you haven't given it to me yet. And he's like, I guess this car doesn't belong to anybody. And I'm thinking, they're going to take this car.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But no, they're like, well,
bye.
See you in the desert for the big race.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just head off. And I'm like, what was the point? What was the point of that? You're like, intimidation.
Yeah. And then here they come again.
And then here they come and they just shoot up that car.
Yeah. Catch it on fire.
Yep, it's on fire.
Dom's NOS.
Yep. And so they run off.
Yeah, it blows up.
It blows up. It's done.
It's
done.
So they gotta walk 20 miles.
Yeah,
Uphill both ways.
Both ways. In the snow.
In the snow.
In the Los Angeles snow.
Yep.
But yeah, they end up taking a taxi.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
the home base.
Because I was like, why did they not call somebody?
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe they don't have a cell phone.
Could be.
There are payphones around.
Yeah.
But later, Dom has a cell phone.
He does.
Use it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so they go to Dom's house. They were having a big party there.
Yep.
He invites him in. He's like,
everyone's kissing.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse's kissing. Vince is kissing. I don't know. No, but I don't think Vince is kissing. He's playing the guitar.
He's playing the guitar. He's the guy who plays the guitar.
Even Leon's kissing. And no one kisses Leon.
That's so mean. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he invites Brian in. He's like, you want a beer? So he goes in there. He goes around. He takes like the beers from the other guys in the crew. Yeah. And he's like, here, you can have whatever. Yeah, he's like, you can have whatever beer you want. As long as it's a Corona.
Yeah. They are heavily sponsored by Corona, it feels like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, Dom is not happy with the other guys.
Because they left him.
Yeah, you left me. He's like, well, you got back here. It's like, yeah, because Brian, this guy over here is not even part of the crew. He picked me up. He got me here. Exactly.
Yeah.
He's my new best friend.
Yes. I love him.
We're going to go make out in the other room. No, he actually goes off with Letty to make out.
Yeah. Letty's like, you need to calm down and give me a massage.
Exactly. She's like, I want a massage. I want a massage. Take me upstairs. Give me a massage.
Take me upstairs or lose me forever. Take me upstairs or lose me forever. I don't know. What's that movie's quote? Take me home or lose me forever. I don't know.
What is this quote?
I'm surprised you don't know that.
What is it from?
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's... Okay.
I think it's Take Me to Bed or Lose Me.
I don't watch movies where people take other people to bed, okay?
Oh, I think it's Top Gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have watched Top Gun. That's just not a quote from it that I remember.
It's Goose's wife.
Oh, Meg Ryan.
Hey, Goose, you big stud. That's me, honey. Take me to bed or lose me forever. Show me the way home, honey.
Okay.
Anyway, Mia saw that they pulled up. And she's like, oh,
I gotta change out of this.
I'm in a long shirt and I'm studying.
Yes, I've got to change out of this long shirt.
Yeah, too nerdy for this man.
Into my corset shirt.
Yes. Darn bra, get off.
Get off of here.
Get out of here, bra.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. So, yeah, they talk. There are candles everywhere.
There are.
There are way too many candles lit at this party.
Yeah, it's a fire hazard.
They have lights.
Yeah.
It's not a blackout.
It's not.
Why do they have... There's so many people in here. One person bumps the wrong dresser. Yeah. Candles just falling everywhere. Fire. Their whole house is gone.
It's true, but those people
You know they got grease all over their clothes.
Yeah.
That's just a bomb wait, right?
It's true. And those are the sweatiest people in the world, though.
Oh my God,
you know
so
they
sweaty.
Smell awful.
They are so
all
sweaty.
Of them just smell terrible.
She literally tells Brian he needs to take a shower.
Like, dude, take a shower. I'll take you home because you stink.
You're nasty.
Yeah. So she drives them home.
Yeah.
She likes to drive fast as well. Because she part of the family. Mm-hmm. I don't remember anything else happening with them.
The next day, he's driving around.
Yeah.
He gets pulled over.
Mm-hmm. Cops.
The cops.
Tell him to put his hands up, get in the car.
Walk backwards slowly.
Yeah, they arrest him.
Yep. They take him to their headquarters. Mm-hmm. This is like the LAPD/FBI headquarters.
Yeah.
It's in Eddie Fisher's house that he had built for Elizabeth Taylor. It's like, okay.
Yeah, they had confiscated it.
Yep. So, you do know that who Eddie Fisher is, right?
He's the chess guy.
That is Bobby Fischer.
No, I don't know Eddie Fisher.
Eddie Fisher was a singer/actor. Mm-hmm. He was married to Elizabeth Taylor at one point.
I mean, that would make sense.
He was also married to Debbie Reynolds. He is Carrie Fisher's dad.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
thought Bobby Fischer was her dad.
No. Because I'm pretty sure that he left Debbie Reynolds for Elizabeth Taylor.
Wow. Scandal.
Scandalous.
That's some Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie stuff.
There you go. One of the guys, the police sergeant, whose name I do not know.
Call him Chuck.
Sure. As soon as I heard his voice, I was like, that is Captain Stottlemyre from Monk. Because I loved the TV show Monk.
You did.
And most people, though, know him as Buffalo Bill.
Yes.
From Silence of the Lambs. But I know him as Captain Stottlemyre. And I was like, yes, that's who this is.
I mean, I wouldn't have recognized him from Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
He looks a lot different.
Well, he does look a lot different.
He has clothes on.
This is true. So yeah, he's the LAPD sergeant, whatever, that is in charge of investigating the whole truck thing, the electronics being stolen.
Yep.
All of that. And then, of course, the FBI are in on
I like that you have to make a point that he was in charge just because we had this discussion. Does it matter the story? No. You have to make sure
I do, because he was the main... I thought he was the main guy.
You thought he was in charge.
And then, like, later, another guy is like, do this, blah, blah. I'm like, who's this guy? He's not in charge. He's the head of the FBI. Yeah. So technically he is. But he had been so quiet before. And then suddenly he's just like, do this thing. And I'm like, why are you not running past this guy? He's the one in charge.
So you have made a point to make sure we all know this.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Just in case anyone is as confused as I was.
I don't think anyone else was. He talks a lot at the house. He pushes that one guy over.
He does push that one guy over. That's why he was pretty much my favorite character until he started yelling at people. I was like, what's happening now? I thought you were on our side. You're just pushing people over. It was really funny. Oh my gosh.
But they're like, you got a week or something to figure this out. We need evidence.
Yeah, they're trying to get him to... Yeah, I think he has... Yeah, I guess probably a week.
I don't know. It's
He's got time
he's got to hurry up.
Yeah,
and do it.
He's got some time to try to figure out who is doing all this stuff.
Because if they don't solve it, the truckers are going to take matters in their own hands.
Yes.
Start blasting vigilante justice.
Yep. So, yeah, obviously, Brian is undercover.
Yes.
He's trying to figure this out.
Big reveal at the time. Now we all kind of know it.
Yeah. So they have some information about who's been doing all this thievery, basically. So they're like, it's street racers. We know it's street racers.
Because they got all this stuff.
Go street racers. Yeah. So Brian, he shows up at Dom's place again. He's got a new car. Because, of course,
he owes him
a
10-second car.
Exactly. He's like, you owe me a 10-second car. It's like, I got you, boo.
Yeah.
Here's your 10-second car. He's like, that's not a 10-second car.
Yeah, it's a piece of junk.
That's a 10-hour car.
Yeah.
This is not the same.
Yeah.
But he's like, open the hood. It's got some...
It's got an engine in it, and apparently that's nice.
I guess so.
Like, it's going to take like $100,000 to fix this up. It's like, well, that seems unnecessary. Let's just throw it away.
Oh, man.
But they're like, we got to overnight everything from Japan.
From Japan.
Oh, yeah.
The way he says it is so weird.
Japan.
Japan. Yeah, so they're getting these new parts in. They're going to fix up this car.
Yeah, looking at schematics. He's like, Jesse, you're so smart. You should have gone to Harvard.
MIT.
I mean,
Jesse, close. This is both in Massachusetts.
You should have gone somewhere smart. He's like, I have the ADD.
I have the ADD.
I can't possibly learn. I can't.
I'm real good at the math.
I know the math and
but I failed everything else, and I had to drop out of school.
Engine's the top man, I know them.
I know engines. I know engines, but I don't know nothing else because I got the ADD.
I am not a smart man.
But I know what love is.
But I know I have ADD.
But I know what engines are. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, apparently it's a crippling disease.
I guess so.
I have ADHD, and I was like, I mean, okay, it does suck sometimes, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure there would have been medication at his time. It wasn't as popular.
There would have been because my cousin used to take medicine for it when he was younger. I don't know if he still does now, but
I don't know.
And
Give us a call.
That was before 2001. So
yeah.
So now that he's part of the crew, I guess he gets invited to lunch.
Yeah. Well, and he tells him like, hey, while you're not working at Harry's, you're gonna be working here, fixing that car up for me.
Yeah.
And if you can't find a tool here, you don't belong around a car. We got all the tools. I don't know. Tom is very braggy about his tools.
Yeah.
I feel like he probably could have got some other tools. Anyway.
I was going to say, well, they got something, but then I realized we haven't gotten that far yet.
Can't spoil it.
Can't spoil it.
It is a major plot point.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
they go get lunch.
They cook out. This is when they have the chicken.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
So yeah, they barbecue some chicken. They have Mia brings out this huge bowl of salad.
Of course.
They got their Coronas.
Yep. Gotta have Coronas.
Vince shows up. Well, all the guys show up, but Vince, when he sees that Brian is there, he's like, nah.
Yeah, I'm out.
This guy. I gotta go.
Yeah.
They're like, Vince, no.
I don't eat with no rats.
I'd rather starve. And so they all sit down to eat. Jesse has to say the prayer because, of course, he was the first one to grab the chicken.
He's grabbing chicken.
And it's like, you grab the chicken, you say the prayer.
Yeah.
So he starts like basically praying to the car gods.
Yeah.
He's like, thank you for
this fuel injected system.
Yep. And they're like, amen.
Yeah.
So they're starting to eat. Here comes Vince. He
waddles up with his strong arms.
Bulldogs up there. This is the funniest thing. I keep imitating him. But yeah, he comes up there and they're like, hey, Vince, you're here. He's like, I'm hungry. So he gets to sit down and he eats the meal with them and everything.
Because they're family.
Yeah, and apparently he went to get a movie, like a DVD or something for him to watch.
It's his peace offering.
Yeah. So they go inside after they eat. They're sitting down watching a movie. Mia is washing dishes in the kitchen.
Where she belongs.
Exactly. Where's Letty? She's supposed to be in there too. No, she's probably watching the movie.
Yeah.
And then Brian goes in there to help her.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I don't care about this movie. I care about you, girl.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
Exactly. And he's like, so how about we go somewhere?
Let me take you on a date.
Let's go on a date. And she's like, I can't date Dom's friends.
Yeah.
He will kill you. He'll beat
like,
you
all
up.
right, well, I guess I got to beat him up then.
Yeah, and she's like, I'd pay to see that.
Yeah.
It's like, you'd pay to see your own brother beat up, okay?
And here comes Vin.
Yeah.
Doop, doop, doop,
he comes in, he's like, I gotta make me some popcorn.
Yeah.
Popcorn?
Yes, it was.
I gotta make me some popcorn. Why isn't the microwave working?
Yeah, I'm so dumb.
And then...
He's like, you gonna wash my car, baby?
Oh, yeah.
And with your pretty little dress.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, talking to Brian, of course.
Yeah. He's like, hey, bro.
Remember that restaurant you wanted to take me to?
We can't remember what type it is, but...
Mark thinks that she says Moroccan, and I don't remember, so it could be.
Yeah, so we have two choices. Moroccan or
anything else.
So, we'll see.
It's like, it's got the red candles.
The red candles on the wooden tables.
And
she's like,
something else.
And what the name was that?
Oh, it was Cha-Cha-Chas.
Yeah. She's like, great. Brian, take me there on our date.
Brian, you're taking me there Friday at 10 o'clock. It's like
that's rough. That's a tough move right there.
Well, first of all, yeah, that's very mean to be doing.
It's so
Vince
mean.
Literally wants to take her out also.
Yeah.
I know she's not interested, but still, you don't do that right in front of somebody who's been pining after you for so long.
Yeah.
Second of all, you don't go out on a date at 10 o'clock.
It was so
late.
late.
It's going to be closing.
All right. I don't know. Cha-cha-chas. They got late night dancing.
I don't know, because they're not like the restaurants around here that close at 9 o'clock.
Oh my god!
Don't
even get me started.
If you want to eat anything, you gotta be there at 7.
I will not. I can't. Anyway.
Oh goodness. So yeah, they're gonna go on a date.
They're gonna go on a date.
Friday. So then later, I guess it's like the next day or whenever, I don't know. Hector comes into Harry's.
He's like, "Hey, hook me up, bro.
I need 3 of all of these parts.
Yep, I got lots of money."
Yep. He's like, "Oh, it's for 3 different cars? Interesting.
All
Are you
Honda Accords? Weird.
Have you been stealing some TVs?
Watched any good DVDs lately? Taking any pictures?"
With your digital cameras? Oh, man. So now that he knows that Hector has 3 Honda Accords.
Yeah.
He's like,
got to get to snooping.
I got to check this out. So he heads to...
El Gato Negro.
Yes, exactly. Because that's where they're
hideout, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
So he goes there. He's going to check out all the cars. But...
breaks into the garage.
Yep. Exactly. They don't have the right tires.
They ain't got the
right tires.
I got the ADD.
They don't have the right tires.
Yeah, they don't have the lights on the bottom of the cars. No. So he's like, oh.
Well, guess it's not them.
Yep. Guess I better sneak back out.
Yeah, so he fireman pulls down the water spout or whatever. I don't know.
Like the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
And then Vince is there, smacks him in the head.
Yep.
Takes him to Dom. And he's talking about, he's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm trying to scout out the competition.
They came into the store. They want all this stuff. It's got to be for
the big
race.
I'm sorry.
It's named Race Wars. Yes. The worst name for anything in the world.
Race Wars.
What were they thinking with this?
I don't know.
Race Wars.
I don't know.
Wow.
But of course, Vince is like, he's a cop. He's a cop. Yeah. He's a cop. Yeah. Dom's like, you a cop?
You gotta tell me.
You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
That's the rule.
But he doesn't say anything.
Oh, man.
He doesn't say yes or no.
Oh, he doesn't? Because he can't lie.
Can't lie about it.
Yeah. But he's like, I wanted to make sure we're going to win Race Wars.
He's like,
I owe you.
Yeah, he's like, we need to go check out the other people. Yeah.
You know I can't lose, Vin Diesel. You know I can't lose.
You know I can't. You know, it's funny that Vin Diesel is is in these movies.
That's hilarious.
Because diesel engines. And Vin,
they have VIN numbers.
Exactly. He was made for these.
He was. That is his God-given name.
Exactly. He was born with that name. Isn't it so accurate to the series? Oh, God. What is his real name?
I don't know. I was just thinking that. Let's see.
I feel like it probably is maybe Vin, but...
Vincent, maybe?
Surely it's not
Vin Diesel.
His name is Vin Toretto.
Mark Sinclair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So, Vin Diesel is his D&D name, I guess.
Probably. He's into D&D, you know, big old nerd. No, that actually makes me like him so much more.
Yeah, he seems like an interesting guy. He's so weird, though.
Yeah.
He does those interviews, and he's so awkward. So cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God, you're so beautiful. I can't even focus on your question. You're just so beautiful. Oh, my God, I'm down on my knees. Marry me. Marry me. Oh. Oh, so anyway, he's like, okay, well, come with me if you want to live.
So they're like, well, we might as well go check out some of the other competition.
Yeah, let's go break into somebody else's.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm so mad at you.
So they go to Johnny Tran's place, and they've got their cars there.
Their cars, they've got no engines.
Yeah, the engines are gone. What happened to the engines? So yeah, there are no engines there. But what do they have?
DVD players.
Oh my gosh. They have a stack of DVD players still in the boxes.
Yeah, mint condition.
Mint condition DVD players.
Uh-oh, Johnny Tran's coming.
Johnny's here.
Lance is there.
He's here.
He's here.
They've got
some old fat guy's here.
I can't remember what his name was.
Tony.
I don't think it was Tony.
Tommy? Johnny.
No, that's Johnny Tran's name.
Freddie.
What was his name? Dang it. I'm going to have to look everything up.
Do we really have to look this up? Who cares?
Yes. I need to know.
Kenny.
Okay, it doesn't say it on here, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It may be Kenny. I don't know.
I don't know. It's the guy that was supposed to put the engines in their cars, apparently.
Yeah, and I think he calls him like a fence at some point, so...
Calls him what?
Fence.
Yeah.
Like, he's fencing their stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it even more suspicious, because it's like, oh, well, obviously he's got stuff that he needs fenced.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy's like... I don't know where your engines are.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to him. And
Yeah.
it's like they torture him, basically.
Yeah, the pump wool in his
It's
face.
so gross.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, it would suck a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so he finally tells him, he's like,
They're in a warehouse.
Yeah, exactly. So he's like, we're going to go get our engines.
Kicks him in the gut.
Yeah, poor guy.
Mm-hmm. And they leave.
Poor fat guy.
Poor fat old guy. He's not even that old.
No.
He's not even that fat.
No. It's like, why are we just calling him this? That's so mean. He actually looked kind of familiar, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, he beats the guy up a little bit, or tortures him, finds out where it is, they head out.
Yep.
And so, of course, Brian's like, well, obviously these are the bad guys, but he needs more evidence.
Yeah.
Because he meets up with the PD, the LAPD, FBI guy, and this is where FBI guy, like... just pushes that other guy over. Because he says something about Mia.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I love Mia too. I've
looked at the surveillance photos of her and everything, and Brian's like meh. Brian like pushes him and he doesn't fall over, so the FBI guy just kind of like
throws him down,
taps him a little bit, so he's like just falls on the ground. It was so funny. I was like, we gotta watch that again because it's hilarious. Yeah, so he's like, well, you got 36 hours or whatever to get the evidence that you need. If not, we're gonna
because those truckers about to go crazy out there.
Exactly.
We're holding them back as long as we can.
Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he goes back to Dom's, and Dom's like, I got something to show you, because he's always got something to show Brian. It's like, can you not? But it's a car that he built with his dad. His dad was a stock car racer. Yep. And I guess that's what Dom was going to do too. And
they had also showed him pictures of the why Dom had gone to jail because he beat up a guy.
Oh yeah, he beat up a guy.
With a wrench, some kind of wrench. Yes. And he didn't look that bad.
Yeah, I mean...
his eye was busted up.
Yeah.
Probably broken occipital bone, but he looked fine.
He was just doing some bone smashing.
Yeah.
He was just trying to get the perfect bone structure.
Yeah. So, but we're like, why did he beat him up?
Yeah.
Well,
we find out.
That guy was in charge of doing something to his dad's car.
That guy, remember what. He was racing.
Oh, he was racing it.
They were racing against each other. And
tapped his bumper.
Yes, which caused the dad to crash. He burnt up in his car, basically. Yeah. And so the other guy...
He's like, I heard him screaming.
Yeah.
And they told me he
already died
before the engine blew, and it was me screaming. He does it real long like that.
It was me screaming. Yeah, it was quite a performance.
So he beat him up.
Yeah, he saw him like a week later, and he was holding a wrench, and he just beat him up.
Went to jail.
And
he's the janitor.
He went to jail, and the guy's janitor, and
yep, that's all.
Yep, ruined that guy's life. Yep. He's a janitor now.
Yeah, poor guy.
And and also he was Dom was banned from stock car racing.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Wonder why. Yep. But then this is where I'm pretty sure this is about the point where he says his famous line, I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters. Because as he said it, I was like, oh my God, the biggest eye roll.
Yeah.
So
well,
funny.
get ready, because it's going to be around for a while.
Oh boy. So Brian and Mia, they go out on their little date.
Yeah, having a great day.
And while they're out, I guess, late that night, there's another theft. Uh-oh. And the cops call Brian.
He's back at home.
Yep, he answers his phone. They're like, we're going to go after Johnny Tran. There's enough circumstantial evidence to say that he's the one that's doing it. Yeah. You can just tell us yes or no.
If you're okay with this, yes.
Yep. So he says, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mia pops up from behind him and is like, he's on the phone. You're talking to him. And he's already hung up. And he's like, wrong number. And she's like, hi. And so apparently the date went well. So the cops are going to go after Johnny Tran. They do.
Yeah.
And
Brian's part of it.
Yep. He's all dressed
up in black.
In like his SWAT outfit.
And for some reason, weird sidebar is like they keep cutting in between that and Vin and Dom and Letty just having sex. It's like, or at least making out real hard, taking off each other's clothes.
Yeah.
It's like,
nobody actually gets naked.
Yeah, like, why do we need to see this?
Yeah, it was
weird. Like, Dom was like, he got to show that he has sex, so you got to show I have sex too, because I'm a very strong man.
It's like, okay, but what was this massage that you were doing to Letty earlier?
Later on, Vin Diesel gets kind of crazy with his demands in these movies.
No. So, you don't say.
Yeah. So it's a start.
Great. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So, they arrest Johnny Tran. They get Lance. They get all these people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Johnny Tran's family is just like, you're dead to me.
You're no son of mine.
Exactly. So, unfortunately, they weren't the ones that did it. Because those DVD players, they were legit.
Yeah.
They
just stacked them.
And they just had them stacked there in...
Yeah, because they're really cool.
Were they just going to gift them to a bunch of people for Christmas or something? And they were like, we got to store them here.
If you do good at Race Wars, we'll give you a TV.
We'll give you a TV and DVD player. So they were not the ones who were doing everything. And now it's time for Race Wars.
It's Race Wars. They finished building that car that he was redoing.
Yep.
And a few races happen. Letty races a dude who's making advances toward her.
Yeah. But also, like, he's being very sexist.
Yeah, he sucks.
Because he's like, you need to be on the sidelines. What are you doing driving that car? And she's like, I'm going to smoke you.
Mm-hmm. And she does.
Jesse shows up. He's like, I'm gonna race this guy for pinks.
Yeah, it's my dad's car, and I'm gonna win some money.
My dad's in jail, and when he gets out of jail, he's gonna be real happy because
we race together.
Exactly,
it'll be fun.
And then it's like, who are you racing? Johnny Tran.
Yeah.
You really think you can take on Johnny Tran?
Yeah, he's not smart.
He does not win.
No,
he does his NOS too early.
Yeah, and he just keep driving after her.
I was like, Jesse, just go, just run away, and that's exactly what he did.
Yep.
I was like, I mean, it's probably not a good idea. So, of course, Johnny Tran's like, you gonna go after your boy?
Yeah, where's he going?
That's my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, and Tom's like, he's going to the car wash.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, well, you need to go get my car. Yeah. He's like, no, don't need to do that.
Yeah. And he's like, well, you narked on me to the cops. They broke in my house and arrested me.
And so Dom's like, I'm not a narc. I'm not a narc. So he just beats him up.
Yeah.
And then,
big fights.
Yeah. So then later that night, Brian is in like a camper or something.
Yeah, he's just hanging out in a camper. He's camping. He's just camping. He toasted some marshmallows.
It's like, oh, he didn't drive this thing in here. Whose camper
I'm sure
is
somebody
this?
else brought it.
So but he sees Mia and Dom arguing outside, and Dom leaves, and so he goes after
Vince
Mia.
And Leon.
Yep, and Letty also. Yeah, they all leave together.
He's like, where are they going? Yep. You got to tell me. I'm a cop.
And she's like, what? So they go after him, and as they're going, he calls to trace Dom's cell phone.
Yeah.
So, of course, Mia has to give up the cell phone number so that they can trace him. Yeah. And they find him. He is close to Coachella.
Yes.
It was kind of funny. It's like, what's he doing there? So, they're going after a truck.
Yeah, they're the ones that were robbed a truck.
Exactly. It was them all along.
Them the whole time.
They, it is daylight. This is the first time we've seen them do this in daylight.
Yeah. They don't get to use those cool lights.
Yeah, it was probably a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not, because they were able to see the trucker had a gun.
True, but also he was able to see them better, too.
Yeah, guess so.
So, basically the trucker has a gun.
Yeah, Vince jumps onto the truck with the grappling hook.
Yep.
And then, trucker just starts shooting at him.
Yep.
They're like, oh no, this is going badly.
Yep. He kind of swings himself around somehow.
Yeah, Vince wraps his arm around in the grappling hook line. It's an accident, maybe? I don't know. But the trucker swerves and he flies around to the side of the truck.
Yeah. And his arm is just
Dom's
stuck
trying
there.
to get him.
Yep. There's a lot of stuff happening.
Can't get to him. Letty tries to get to him. Yep. She can't get to him. Her car eventually flips.
Yeah, she flips her car. She's on the side of the road, so Leon goes back for her.
So it's just Dom with a blown out wheel and blown out taillights.
Yes. Don't forget that. And Vince, who is stuck on the truck, basically. And
Dom. And he gets shot in the side, too.
Yes.
Poor Vince.
Yes. Vince is not having a good day.
He's having a real bad day.
It's a rough time for Vince.
Eventually shoots Dom's engine.
Yes.
So his car dies.
So he's on the side of the road. But here come Brian and Amoeba. Amoeba? Brian is driving a car. There's an amoeba in the passenger seat. Brian and Mia show up. They pass both of the other cars, of course. And
Mia takes the wheel.
Yep.
Brian jumps onto the truck.
Yep. He untangles Vince. Gets him
Driver's
over.
reloading.
He almost gets shot, but not.
He's able to jump over.
And so they jump over. They're still right neck and neck with the truck.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Stop.
Take your foot off the gas.
Yeah. And it runs them off the road.
Yeah, so they get run off the road.
They're fine.
Yeah. But I'm like, Mia, this is why you don't get invited to these things. Because you don't know what you're doing. You're like, are you getting a little fast and furious? I'm like, furious? Yes. Mia needs to learn how to do this. But they get Vince into a field, basically.
Yeah, lay him down in a field.
And
he's bleeding.
Yep, he's bleeding.
He needs help
exactly.
immediately.
Dom comes up. He's trying to help too. Brian calls for...
Yeah.
He calls 911, basically.
This is Officer Brian Doyle. I don't remember his last name.
Brian Doyle. What is Brian like?
Dillman.
I thought it was like O'Donnell or something like that.
No, wait, it's not O'Donnell.
What is his name? Brian O'Connor. I was kind of close.
I didn't know it. I'm surprised it's O'Connor. Are you sure it's O'Connor?
It's Brian O'Connor.
Weird.
But he's at the beginning, he has a fake name.
Oh, that's what I'm going off of.
But that one was also, did not start with a D, it started with an S.
Oh, I believed him.
Okay, but Brian O'Connor.
It might be Stillman. I think it was Stillman.
I have to know. I'm so sorry. I have to know. Spillner.
Close.
It was close.
So we were both right, really. Sure.
O'Donnell.
Stillman.
Brian Stillman, a.k.a. Brian O'Donnell. We were absolutely spot on. Oh, man. So, yeah, as he's saying this on the phone, this is how Dom finds out that he is actually a cop. You a cop? Yeah. And so they wait for the helicopter to arrive.
Yep.
To take Vince to the hospital. They load him up. Dom leaves.
Yeah.
Mia leaves with him.
Yeah.
Everybody's going.
Except Brian.
He's left there all by himself.
Mia's torn. Does she stay with Brian?
Yeah.
Or she go with Dom?
Exactly. Dom's over there.
Get over here! Scorpions are... Get over here!
Oh.
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Okay. I was thinking Scorpion from like Spider-Man.
Yes.
I was like, Okay. So, yeah, they know he's a cop now. He shows up at Dom's house.
Yep.
He's
got a shotgun.
He's about to head out in his dad's car.
Put down the gun, Dom.
Exactly. He's like, I gotta go find Jesse before Johnny Tran finds him.
Yeah.
But good news. Here comes Jesse. You don't have to actually go anywhere. We're good. So we're fine.
I messed up, Dom. I'm sorry, Dom.
And then we hear...
Oh, no.
Here come the motorcycles.
Here they come. What good timing they had.
It's Johnny and Lance.
Yep.
Shoot him up.
Yep.
Jesse's dead.
Yep. Or is he?
Rip Jesse, maybe.
He has his face facing away, so we don't know for sure.
But we know he got shot.
He did get shot.
He did definitely get shot.
He is supposed to be dead. But with these movies,
you never know.
Yeah. I don't think he's come back yet, honestly.
Okay, he's going to come back in the 11th
I would not be surprised if the last one he comes back somehow.
Oh gosh, if they ever end the franchise, they're like, this is the last one we're ever doing, they're going to bring back all the dead people.
Hey, Dom.
Hey, Dom.
Sorry I didn't die, Dom.
Oh gosh, so yeah, he gets shot up. Mia's there. She's like, no, Jesse. And so she's like holding his head. Basically, he's bleeding out. He's dead, possibly.
Theoretically.
Exactly.
Brian and Dom take off.
Yep. They got to go after Johnny and Lance. So they chase after him.
Yeah.
At one point, Johnny is in the lead. Yeah. Brian is behind him in his car. Lance is behind him. And then here comes Dom.
Yep. Cuts off Lance.
And then
Lance goes flying down the hill.
Yeah.
And I guess he's dead.
I don't know.
He just kind of falls and then he's just laying there.
His bike falls on top of him at one point. And then he's just kind of like crawling away. It's like...
Dom's like, that's probably dead.
Good enough.
I don't know what dead is.
So, and then of course, Johnny...
Tran.
Yeah, he is heading toward a tunnel. And I guess Brian's like, this is my one shot before he goes through this tunnel that I can obviously go through also.
This is not my jurisdiction.
I'm going to shoot him. So he does.
Yep.
Wrecks that bike. He's dead. Because he goes up and he checks him. He's like, oh, he doesn't have a pulse.
Yeah.
And he's like, call 911.
Yep.
Call 911. Because he's got to run away. Because
Dom pulled up.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, I got to with Dom now.
So, yeah, he goes after Dom. Yeah. They stop next to each other. They're at a red light. They're like, Dom's like,
I grew up here.
That train over there. That train, those train tracks.
That's exactly a quarter mile. Exactly. I know this.
Exactly. So they're like, I guess we're going to race there.
Goodbye.
It's like, what were they going to, what was the point? I don't know.
I don't know.
So they race and...
But oh no, there's a train coming. Yep. Are they going to beat this train?
I don't know.
And then suddenly the world goes weird. And
oh my gosh.
Weird slow motion.
What is this camera work? I don't understand. It's like it's like you've just taken mushrooms or something. Because everything is like psychedelic for a second. It's like, what is happening? I don't know.
Yeah. Frame rate drops.
Yeah, every time that somebody moves, it's just like... I don't know. It's hard to explain, but...
Wasn't great.
It wasn't great.
They both end up ramping over the railroad tracks right before the train gets
Yep, so they do so they make it past the train.
Yep.
And they look over at each other. And then, there's a truck.
Yeah, Dom hits a truck.
Dom runs into a truck. He flips his car a little bit.
Destroys the car.
Yep. And then Brian comes up to him.
Yeah.
He's like...
Oh, you a 10-second car.
Exactly.
Here you go.
Gives him the keys to his car. Dom rides off.
Go on, get out of here. I don't want you anymore.
So he leaves in the car. And then Brian slowly walks off. Slow-mo walks.
Hearing the cops coming.
Yep. And that's it.
Cut to black. Is that it? No.
No, not
there is.
There is an
after credit scene that I did not remember.
There's a post-credit scene. Was it necessary?
No.
Absolutely not. It is basically, it's like Baja, Mexico.
Dom's in Mexico.
Dom is driving through the streets. He's free now.
He lives a quarter mile at a time.
Nothing else matters.
Game over.
That's it.
That's the movie.
That's the Fast and the Furious.
So silly.
It is.
But
it was fun.
I still think it's fun. And it just gets more crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like the later ones when like The Rock and Jason Statham show up and everything.
Yeah.
Isn't like Jason Statham, who does he play? He's like Hobbs. He's Hobbs or Shaw.
He's Shaw.
Okay. So Hobbs, I guess, is The Rock.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then who isn't like John Cena in...
They got John Cena. He's Dom's brother.
Okay.
Charlize Theron's in there. Brie Larson shows up. There's a lot of people. Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's
spoilers, I guess, for all of this stuff. Ludacris, as we know.
Tyrese.
Ronda Rousey.
Oh my gosh.
I think she does. No, maybe that's Expendables. I can't remember. Maybe she does.
Jason Momoa, obviously.
Not Tia Carrera. What? That one lady that got canceled. She's in there.
Oh yeah, Gina.
Yeah, something.
Tia Carrera was in like Wayne's World.
Yeah. Eva Mendes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. So, strap in.
Okay.
Jason Momoa. Okay, well.
Exciting stuff.
So that's the beginning of the Fast and Furious.
Nice.
Trilogy.
No.
Wish.
But then it would have ended at Tokyo Drift.
I should have. I mean, it almost did. But
then they were like, let's bring it back and let's make it crazy.
Yeah. Let's go for it. And they did. All right. Well, for our snack today, we've actually already had it.
Yes.
Yes.
We have actually been drinking it through the episode.
Yes. We have been drinking straight NOS.
Yes.
right into our veins.
Yes, exactly.
The energy drink.
Yes.
NOS, or number 5. Don't know which one it is. I've heard somebody call it number 5 before.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of look like a 5.
It could be either, really. I don't know their official stance on this, but I'm pretty sure it's NOS.
Do they have a website? If they do, is it NOS.com?
I'm pretty sure it's NOS. I don't know, but yeah, it's now made by Monster, so they make NOS now.
I thought you were going to say it is now made by Universal.
It's made by Dominic Toretto.
You can get this at Toretto Market and Cafe.
Tart. We just have the standard NOS.
Okay.
I think there used to be other flavors. I don't know if there are anymore.
I have no.
You're not a NOS connoisseur.
I'm not. I don't drink energy drinks.
Yeah. I feel like it was bigger when I was in college. Mm-hmm. I feel like it came out around that time.
Probably.
So, yeah. But it's, I don't know. It might have fallen off. I don't know if it really stood out in the energy drink wars right now. So you got Red Bull, Monster, and the other one, Rockstar. Those are kind of your big boys, I think.
Then you got that one that... Isn't there one that... Oh, gosh. What's his name?
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prime, I think is what it's called.
So. Something like that.
Never had that. Never will have that.
Then you got stuff like 5 Hour Energy.
Those are terrible. Have you had those?
No.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
I had those once when they first came out. They are gross.
The only other kind of energy drink that I've had is Red Bull.
Okay.
And it was mainly in Jaeger bombs, okay?
That's not a fair tasting.
No, because it's mixed with Jaeger.
Yeah.
Jaeger
and that ruins everything.
That is disgusting. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I have had it just by itself, and it's fine. It's not my favorite, though. I would rather have this, I think.
Yeah. It's very orangey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells like passion fruit. It's very, citrus tart.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's tartar than a Monster.
Maybe. I wouldn't know because I don't drink Monster. But, the first taste, I was like, woo, that is...
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. But it got better as I drank it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it gave me a lot of energy because I still feel like
you're going crazy at the moment.
I still feel like I could immediately nap. But also I can drink 2 cups of coffee and go straight to sleep. So
yeah, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite energy drink. Wow, so much energy.
I'm over here yawning. Oh,
what are you gonna rate this? Would you put it in your car?
To drink or to
the logo for the NOS tanks were pretty much this logo. So maybe it's the same thing.
Maybe we just
they squirt this into the engines.
That's funny. Oh man.
Not nitrous oxide.
I would probably drink it again, but I just
you're not gonna go out of your way.
No. If I needed an energy drink for some reason, I would choose that one over. I would probably choose that one over Red Bull.
Yeah. If I made you drink one after making you sit in the passenger seat.
Yes, as you do.
As I do.
You cannot drive. I refuse to let you drive. Okay, fine, Mark. I'll sit here. I'll be a good girl. I'll just sit here and I'll pretend that I'm driving, ramping off of different things.
I do give you a fake wheel to drive around.
It's like on The Simpsons where Maggie has the fake wheel and I'm just
you
pretending to beep at people. Yeah, honestly, that would be really fun. Why don't you get one of those for your car?
I know what your birthday gift's gonna be.
Yay! Oh man, but yeah, it was fine.
Did you give a rating?
No, I did not. I was not supposed to.
What is fine on her scale of 10?
I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm going to give it a 5.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 5 as well.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's a 5.
Yeah. Even the energy drinks I drink more regularly, I'm probably not giving them more than a 6.
There you go.
At most.
Yeah.
And that's if I'm feeling really generous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because they're not great.
No.
None of them are great.
No.
All right. Good stuff.
I did like the smell of it, though.
Yeah.
It smells really good.
All right. Well, what's your favorite Fast and Furious movie? And maybe we'll get get to it eventually. That's our plan, but you know how we do.
It may be a while for us to get through everything, because if we start doing our themed months, we probably will not be able to stick that into any of the themes that we have.
Be a little sporadic.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But let us know on Twitter at HavingFunCast or on Facebook at HavingFunPod.
Or you can send us an email at havingfunpod@gmail.com.
Go live your life 1/4 mile at a time, and we'll see you next week.
Nothing else matters. Goodbye.